Hello and welcome to a random review. This video is going to be slightly different, so if you're expecting a new knife coming and all that kind of thing, you may be disappointed. But I just wanted to document this. I've had a bit of a bereavement in my family, and the uncle that I lost was actually one of the last relatives in that particular line, and he was holding on to a lot of the heirlooms and possessions from my great-grandparents, and that's kind of been, some of those things have been passed down to me, and I thought it might be nice just to share that with you and just document it really. So one of the first things I wanted to show you is this is my great-granddad's pocket watch. So this is my let me get this right, this is my grandfather's father's pocket watch. And the nice thing is, in my uncle's house there's an old black and white photo of the gentleman in question. Very dapper looking guy with a waistcoat. He was dressed up, I don't know whether he was dressed up for a wedding or something, and you can actually see this watch in the photo there. So obviously it's very precious. It's working. It does stop after a while, so I don't think it could be used as a proper timepiece. I might consider getting it serviced or whatever, but it's just so nice being able to hold something like this that you know has been in the family for all those years. So I think it's real silver. There's like a little winder, I don't know what you call it, a winder port there. It's hallmarks. We found this as well, which is the winder. I don't know whether that's a generic one or whether that would have come with the watch. So you can hear it ticking away. So it's W.H. Day of Dewsbury is the watchmaker. I just thought that was pretty cool. We also found this mechanical stopwatch, which still works. I don't know what he would have used it for. I don't know whether it was my uncle's or my granddad's or my great-granddad's. So if anyone's got any information on that, that would be interesting to learn about. It's amazing that this stuff still works after all these years. I'm sure you guys would have spotted this. Now I know my granddad was a very keen fisherman. He died when I was very young, and this looks like a well-worn knife, well used. And my gut feel is this could be my granddad's from his fishing trips. It looks like the blade would have been a lot bigger, but obviously back then you would hold on to things and use things as much as you can, and it's been sharpened right down. I can't make out the wording on there. It's kind of started to corrode and rust. I don't know if that would be some kind of bone, or is that just a wood? If anyone knows what that might be made of, that would be interesting to leave a note in the comments. So yeah, it could be my granddad's. That's very stiff, I can't get that little one out. Or my great-granddad's, I'm not quite sure. If anyone knows what that is, just feel free to leave a comment. Found this little tub of, these are, I should know what these are. Oh, it says 3, so I guess they're threepenny bits. So I think they might be actually silver as well. 1921 this one says, and there's a little tube of them. Oh, some of these are very old looking. Look at that. That's been on a charm or something. There's a hole drilled in that one. Must have been someone's lucky charm for a while. Can't quite see the date. That's Queen Victoria, it looks like there. Isn't that interesting? 1898, I think that one says. Queen Victoria, George V. I don't know why I was hanging on to these, whether they were lucky coins or something, I'm not quite sure. Even this tube's interesting. Former mint for sore throat. I don't know how old that is. This is I used to collect coins myself when I was little, and this is the farewell set. So when they went to the new style pounds and pence, I guess they were selling these as a memento of the old style coins in the UK. Yeah, silver threepence. So that's what that tube is. It's a pile of those. Not sure what the Winston Churchill one is. You're getting all kind of reflections off my light there, so apologies for that. I thought that was a nice little memento there. That looks nice. And perhaps more importantly is my great grandfather from my grandma's side. So my grandma's dad was in World War One, and we found all his medals as well. I've seen quite a few of these kicking around, so I think these may have been the kind of standard issue World War One medals, if anyone knows anything about them. And one of the most interesting things we found is it comes back to a story where my mum, who's in her 70s now, remembers that her grandma would talk about a coin, a penny that stopped a bullet. And that's all she can remember about these discussions. But within my uncle's things, we actually found this. Which we think could well be the coin that she was talking about. So I don't know whether it literally stopped a bullet during the war and kept my great granddad alive, but there looks to be some kind of damage on there, as if it could have received a bullet. And I don't know if you can see the date there. It's a very old coin. It says 1853 I'm seeing there. I don't know if I can get that to focus. 1853. So I think that could be the reason why I'm alive today, why I was actually born. Because that coin, if that was about someone's person when a bullet hit it, that could have easily finished that person off. So I think this is quite an important part of our family history. So there you go. There are a few more little things as well. I'm not sure if this is interesting for anyone, but feel free to leave any comments if you know of any of the things on here, that you can share any information, especially things like this pocket watch. I'd love to know a bit more about that. If anyone's got any information on that, feel free to leave comments. Okay, I hope that was interesting for someone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks everyone.